All right, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there, spreading this truth like wildfire in all truth and in sincerity and in all sincerity. And Shalom, Shalom to the Israelite foreigners who look like the other, to the elect among the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but the Spirit bears witness that they're the children of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And Shalom to the real sisters out there who are, staying in order. All right, I want to go into this article that I came across. This, that I just came across, and hey, I put one of them. I titled it, "If you don't want to get the juice, then you can't eat here." And if you don't want to get the juice, then you can't eat here. And basically, like, read that, because if you read that article, that's what this devil says. And I'm getting into that article. Danny Meyer, if you wanna, since I can't, since we gotta use code, right? If you don't want to get the juice, you can dine somewhere else, quote unquote. Updated 1:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July 29, 2021. Danny Meyer, restaurateur and CEO of the Union Square Hospitality Group, is requiring his employees and all customers at his restaurants to prove that they've been they taken the 19 that they had a date with Vanessa, and they took the juice. If you really want to, if you really don't want to take the juice, you can dine somewhere else, and you can also work somewhere else. Meyer told CNN's Poppy Harlow Thursday, "I would call this a company policy rather than a mandate," quote unquote. He added, "The policy will go into effect September 7th. Quote unquote, we are requiring all guests to show proof that they have took the juice." A pop-up notice on the website adding, "Our teams are also required to take the juice as well. Guests will be asked to bring physical proof, a card showing that they took the juice. The NY state, your NY state adjusts your past, your relevant state provided state pass showing that basically that you took the juice, you met Vanessa, or a photo of that card showing that you met Vanessa to share upon arrival, according to, quote unquote, according to the hospitality group's website. Restaurants across the U.S. were decimated by the pandemic, with thousands forced to close as the economy shut down last year. As the juice became available in the spring, dining out began to make a comeback, but the Delta force is throwing a wrench in customers' plans to eat out again. Myers Group joins a growing list of companies that are implementing requirements to meet Vanessa and mandates as the more virulent Delta force continues to spread across the U.S. The restaurateur has long been a trend leader in the industry. In 2015, he instituted a no tipping policy at the company's 18 restaurants and raised hourly wage for workers. That policy was reversed during the pandemic as the group's restaurants began to open again, and the company aimed to provide its employees with more economic assistance. Meyer banned smoking at its restaurants in 2003. Union Square Hospitality Group operates restaurants and event businesses in New York, DC, and other cities across the U.S. Group's portfolio includes the Union Square Cafe, which Meyer opened in New York in 1985. Shake Shack, the fast casual burger chain Meyer founded in 2004, has not yet set a policy regarding meeting Vanessa. Shake Shack will make whatever appropriate decision is gonna make at the appropriate time, quote unquote, he said. So as you can see, there's more moves that Esau was making towards just mandating the shit outright, you know. Basically, you won't be able to do shit unless you have met Vanessa first and uh shit, drink the juice with her. You ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing. That's basically what this devil is doing here. He's he's basically putting that squeeze on y'all, man. And more you can see more and more restaurants do this type of shit, man. Because you know, the juice is just like what you gotta take. It's like basically like it's the juice, then the chip, man. The juice, then the chip. You know, meeting Vanessa and drinking the juice with her is a part of that process. Like it's part of that process of yeah, it's like a prelude. It's like what they're gonna have you do before you take the chip too. You know, before you have the chip too. It's like to get you ready for that. And that's what they're doing, man. Because if they can require you to meet Vanessa, drink that juice, then they can require you to take that chip, man, as well, and put all kinds of pressure on you to do it. So this is, you could think of it like as the beginning of that hour of temptation. You could think of it as the first few seconds. You know, and this devil is going to continue to put the squeeze on you. You know, he's going to continue to make it hard for you if you're still trying to curve Vanessa. You don't want to meet her. You know, this devil, you know, he's even going to make it illegal for you not to meet Vanessa. And you're going to have proof of that you met her, and that's when the chips come in that y'all going to have to take. You know, that's when that comes in. That's going to be that ultimate proof right there, you know. Say, oh, that's going to be it right there, you know. And hey, you know, That brings me to Revelation 3 and 10, because started, thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, that hour of temptation, man. When this devil was basically like, this devil's gonna put all types of pressure on you to meet her, man. All types of pressure, like I said, eventually it's gonna be illegal not to meet her and not to have proof that you met her. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold out that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. You know, don't let him take your crown, because that's what's gonna happen if you cave in. If you give in to the pressure, you lose that crown. You meet Vanessa, you take that juice she got for you and that chip she got for you. Hey, it's a wrap. You know, you lose that crown, because really, if you wanna go deeper into it, really, you never had it. It never belonged to you. But if you endure, if you overcome, verse 12, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, Yahweh. So you keep that crown. And he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, Yahweh, and the name of the city of my power, Yahweh, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven. From my power, Yahweh, want to write upon my new name. So a great reward comes from not meeting Vanessa, not taking her juice or her chip, not taking that chip and that dip, right? Don't take the chip and the dip. Great reward comes from that. Verse 13, he that hath an ear, the greatest one, actually, greater than any reward that they can offer you for meeting her. Verse 13, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. If you can receive this message, in other words. Revelation 13, because it leads up to this as well, which is the end goal, which is the end result of meeting Vanessa. Revelation 16, which is the whole purpose why they want you to meet Vanessa in the first place. One of the purposes, actually. The other purposes is hoping you drop dead, or you get fucked up, man, from taking that juice. Which is actually toxic, is bad for you, is poisonous. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. That's what it leads to right here, man, that mark, that charagma. This devil and this whore, hey, Vanessa, want to stick that chip in you, man. Also known as Babylon the Great, want to stick that chip in you. America, Babylon the Great, man. But, also known as Vanessa, because, hey, they're making you meet that bitch. They're putting pressure on you to meet that bitch. And it leads to this. or the name of that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yep. And hey, you know what did it say in that article? What did it say in that article? That no man. What did it say in that article? Now you can eat somewhere else, right? But pretty soon there's gonna be nowhere else where you can go, man, to eat. Oh, sorry, you ain't met her yet. Oh nah, we ain't fucking with you, man. We ain't fucking with you, man. We sorry, and you can't fuck with us. Like we can't fuck with you. You know, you can't. We don't got. You can't buy nothing here, nothing. You can't even come in. You can't buy nothing. You can't have. We can't have nothing to do with you. And it's gonna be all over the place. You know, not just restaurants, just regular stores, man. Stores, Walmart. You know, man. Walmart's a big fucking chain. There's a lot of Walmarts. Walmart's all over. Imagine they push some shit like that. It's coming soon. Where everywhere is gonna be required, man. And eventually it's just gonna be straight up required after enough corporations require it, states require it, cities, because they do it like that, man. They don't outright require it. They put that pressure first. And then when most of the people got it due to the requirements, the punishments for not having it, and the rewards for having it, that haven't taken that juice and met Vanessa, and then which is gonna lead to what? Gonna have to have that chip, man. Gonna have to have that chip. Hey, which is proof that you took that juice. Yeah, it's proof that you took that juice. So you're gonna have to have that. The mark, the name, the mark, the name of the beast, the number of his name, man, tells you what that it is the chip, man. That's gonna be that new digital ID, man. That new digital ID that you can't lose. You can't lose. That you can't fake. Can't do none of that shit, because it's inside you. It's inside one of your hands, your right or your left, or your forehead, or both, man. It's in you. That's what they're pushing for. You ain't gonna be able to do shit without it. So that's what meeting Vanessa really, really, that's what that's about. That's the whole reason why they want you to meet her. And so they're gonna make it harder for you not to meet her. And those of y'all that are new to this and you're lost, man, why I'm talking about meeting Vanessa and all that, it's code, man, because we're not allowed to talk about that shit. We're not allowed to say it by its true name, man, by what it truly is, because the algorithm will target the video to be taken down. It won't be allowed on tube no more. You won't be able to see it. But here's this article. I posted it in the description, and I'm gonna post it in the live chat, man. The comment board right here. So y'all can take a look at it, because this is basically a trend that's going on. See, this is why we gotta measure the times diligently, and we gotta keep watch, because this devil, man, he's getting ready to come down with great wrath, man, to force you, to meet that bitch and take her juice. Take that chip in that dip from her, man. Hey, this devil getting ready, dude. Get this devil he's making moves, but like he's making it in a way to where most of people out there won't see it coming. It's like how frogs be like if you put them in a pot and slowly warm it up until it's boiling. That's how he got you people out there, and you 2/3 ain't gonna know until you're through, man. Shit, you through. you slow boiling. Hey, you're gonna be caught off guard and gonna end up slipping up and taking this thing, and it's gonna lead to you boiling in that lake of fire, man. Brought about by the nukes that's gonna hit this place known as America today, known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. This is why we're warning you, we're warning you so that like that blood is off our hands, so that we told you so. So if you still take the shit, the your own blood is on your hands, not on ours. Let me get 2 Ezra 9:1. Salakia. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, I was like quote unquote because read the online KJV and quotes it like that. That's why it was like that. But yeah, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, like we've been seeing, right? Which I've told thee before. We were told before about this. Verse 2, and thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. It's the very same time when you see the part of the signs come to pass, man. Like we're seeing, it's the very same time wherein the highest, the Most High Yahweh, will begin to visit the world which he made. He's gonna pay this world a visit, man, and not and you 2/3 ain't ready, man. Ain't 2/3 ain't ready, and it ain't the visit. It ain't like a visit like it ain't like it ain't gonna be good for majority of the people on this planet. 2/3 of our people, for 2/3, it definitely ain't gonna be good. And for for you devils, you Esau, and you heathens, it's definitely not gonna be good for y'all. It's only gonna be good for the elect, and we hope to be of that number. But Khan, let me get Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Like it's all these things that were prophesied about, that also the prophets prophesied about that though in those days, were given visions of it to bring it out, and that the prophets nowadays, and the book was sealed up, but the prophets nowadays, they're bringing it. They're basically, the Most High Yahweh has unloosed the seal to this book, so that the prophets nowadays, which are those same men, can bring it out and actually break it down to y'all. And those that are able to receive it, got the eyes to see and the ears to hear, can receive it. And hold on, let me get But those that, yeah, let me get several other precepts that's coming to mind. I have, oh yeah, Ezekiel, let me get that, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17, verse 16 and again, verse 17, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt not surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. This blood will I require at thine hand. See, if we don't warn you, y'all's blood is on our hand, man. We gonna, we gonna get put to death as well. We don't warn y'all. Verse 9, so you understand, this is something we gotta do, is do or die, life or death. Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Yeah, but we warn y'all, tell y'all, hey, you're going off. Stop. Hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. The most high, how about to send his son Yahweh Shai back? He's about, and before this happens, he's bringing all types of judgments, all types of plagues, all types of tribulations on this world. It's called Jacob's trouble. We'll warn you, because so y'all get right. And so the blood is off our hands, but y'all don't return from your wicked ways, continue eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and other abominations, crawfish, other abomination, oysters, continue eating all that bullshit, scallops, all that bullshit, man. Hey, duck, alligator, shit, all that bullshit. Continue eating all these abominable foods, man. All these abominable foods, continue to celebrate these pagan folly days, man. That like Christmas, which is specifically talked about in Jeremiah 10. It speaks of the Christmas tree there. Just read it. Like Christmas, Halloween, which is obviously wicked. Easter, the name of a pagan fertility goddess. What else? New Year's from the Feast of Janus, man. Celebration of Janus, which was a Roman god, Roman idol. That's why it's in January the 1st, named after Janus. And thanks, killing and stealing, celebrating the death of your own brothers, the Native Americans, the tribe of Gad. July 4th, celebrating the birthday of this queendom. All it been doing is oppressing our people and putting hell on our people. That's like, dude, like, no. That's like prisoners celebrating when a prison was created. It's bugged out. All these folly days you celebrate, man. All these folly days that Esau tell you to celebrate. Mother's Day, Father's Day, just one day to honor your parents. Folly, just your birthdays, folly days, just all that, calling on the wrong names, calling on referring to the Most High Yahweh as God, which is just a title, referring to his son as JC, which are two Greek titles that, have nothing to do with Yahweh Shai, he's he has a name. His name is Yahweh Shai, and he's an Israelite, Hebrew Israelite from tribe of Judah, had his heritage and everything. Yeah. But y'all stay calling on that name, calling them Greek titles. Just all the shit y'all been doing, committing adultery, fucking your brother's woman, you women, you women commit adultery on your man, shit, riding the carousel, you homosexuals out there, you trannies out there, tranny transformers, cutting your private parts out, thinking you could transform to another gender, because you're bugged out, thinking you are another gender. All that shit, which is abominable, and which is against the scriptures, murdering, stealing from your own brothers, whoremongering, pimping out the women of our nation. All that shit, man. All these abominations that y'all do, here in Babylon the Great and scattered around the world to the four corners, the north, the east, the south, and the west. Again, verse 20, getting down to the point. Again, when a righteous man does turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he had done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So, we also got to warn people that's in this truth, man. We got to warn our brothers that are in this truth as well, man. Hey, don't fall for that shit, man. Don't fall for that false doctrine that one camp is pushing. Don't fall for yeah, man. Watch out, these devils is trying to do this, they trying to get you to go off. Don't fall for it. Peep peep that shit. We peep that shit, so we gotta tell y'all about it. See something, say something, but the righteous version. Or y'all gonna go off and your blood is gonna be on our hands. Verse 21, nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he's warned. Also thou hast delivered thy soul. It's not only you warn your brother, you basically kept him from going off, from slipping up, but also, you saved your own, you delivered your own soul, you kept that blood off your hand, like I said, this is a life and death situation right here, man. This is dead serious what we doing right here. Y'all may not think of it, think of just some dude just wearing tablecloths, making videos online, and going outside, yelling at people, talking about the Bible. This is how you 2/3 see, talking about the Bible on the street corners. How you 2/3, and how you ignorant people see us, but it's not like that. It's not just We're not about a bunch of bugged out individuals making videos, you know, dressing in tablecloths and going out there just bugged out, just not knowing what we're talking about, just foaming at the mouth. You know, a bunch of conspiracy theorists, weirdos and shit. We're not that, man. A bunch of black identity extremists, even though my skin color is far from so-called black. Doesn't make sense, right? It's not like that at all, man. You know, this is dead serious. This is dead serious, you know. There's we out here trying to save the 1/3, the elect. We out here trying to wake up the dead, you know, who are meant to be waking up them dead bones, prophesying to them. That's what we doing. Them dead bones representing the whole house of Israel. But only 1/3 is gonna wake up. And hey, the rest are gonna be in that bonfire, that lake of fire, which is what America is gonna become when the nukes hit. Let me get I was gonna get, which basically the Most High Yahweh, basically he unloosed the seals off this book, man, before nobody knew what he was talking about. Unloosed the seals off that book, man. Revelation 5 and 2. Whoa, let me get into it. Revelation chapter 5, because this is what it's talking about right here. This book was sealed for generations. Revelation 5, verse 1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within on the back side, sealed with 7 seals. Verse 2, and I saw, so complete amount, 7, completely sealed. Yeah, verse 2, and I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof. Verse 3, and no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. Verse 2, and I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open or to read the book, neither to look thereon. Verse 5, and one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. You know, open the book and to loose the seals. And, you know, it's Yahushua, he the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David. So what he is referred to is that's who one of the elders was referring to. And so, hey, he's opened the book, and he's also opening the seals. Also, the things that are written about in this book also coming to pass as well. You know, and yeah, so that's how we're able to bring out you know, this basically bring it out, like what's the meaning of what's written in here. You know, tell y'all, prophesy to y'all what's going to happen. You know, who basically everything in this book that was sealed, man, all the knowledge that was sealed, bring it out, you know, who the 12 tribes of Israel are, who Yahushua came for, who all the covenants pertain to. You know, the curses, you know, which help reveal who the tribes are. You know, who's the damn devil? Esau, Edom. You know, the so-called, who's the wicked? You know, who's the man of sin? That so-called white man, you know, revealing that he's that so-called white man, and he's Esau. You know, who, you know, what's that? America's Babylon, man. You know, verse 7 of Thessalonians, verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Verse 8, and then shall that wicked, it goes into that, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahushua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So that wicked is being revealed. You know, revealed as Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed, self-anointed so-called white man. Gave himself that title. You know, which would have to happen before Hamashiach Yahushua came back. Verse 2, that ye be not soon shaken in spirit, shaken in mind, nor be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, that day of Hamashiach Yahushua is at hand. Verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away. First, okay, what happened? Our people ruled during the dark ages and fell away gradually. And then during slavery, they fell away completely. And that man of sin be revealed. You know, lost our identity completely. And then that was that falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, destruction, son of destruction. Verse 4, so he brings sin and destruction. You know, it's been revealed. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power, Yahweh. Well, all that is called power, not just the Most High Yahweh, all that is called power, or that is worshipped, so that he has power. Yeah, all that is called power, or that is worshipped, so that he is power, sitteth in the temple of power, showeth himself that he is power. Verse 5, yeah, so this man would have to be revealed, and he's being revealed. Verse 5, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. Verse 6, and now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in this time. Just so, hey, the book was sealed, man. And Yahushua, he the one that opened it. You know, so even the knowledge of who the wicked was, that was sealed up. Verse 7, for the mystery, okay, Khan. All right, so that's being revealed. You know, the word is being pushed out. No warning, all of y'all were sounding the alarm, but then shall the end come. You know, this gotta happen first. Then shall the end come. It's been happening for a while, so you've seen the end. Hey, you know, it's 4 minutes and 41 seconds. It's 1:44. That's more signs. Confirmation. Call out Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Let me get straight to it though, because Can't be rambling too much. Matthew 24 and 14, and the gospel of the kingdom. Wait, let me get this. That's why we're watching. Hey, no, Matthew 24, sticking to that train of thought. And the gospel of the king, verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come, because we scattered among all nations. Basically, they were warning you about what's about to take place, man. You know, and then shall the end come. It's about to hit. But y'all ain't paying no attention, man. The 1/3 is gonna get it. They're gonna comprehend, be able to comprehend it. But the 2/3, you know, they're not, man. The 2/3, you know, y'all ain't gonna get it on this side, man. You know, hey, immediately after verse 14, this goes into that abomination of desolation. Verse 15, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso read, let him understand. Because before that was the physical temple, that second temple. When in 70 AD, those devils came in there, the Romans came in there and defiled it, man. They defiled and destroyed it, man. And then later on they set up a pagan temple in place of it as well. You look into it. That first fulfillment was 70 AD. And then, but fulfillment nowadays, hey, that third temple, man. We that third temple. Because it said, know ye not. Let me get it. Know ye not. Because we're told, because we got to prove all things, man. Know ye not that ye are the temple of power Yahweh. So, as shown there, man, we're that temple. And that the spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, of power Yahweh, him shall power Yahweh destroy. For the temple of power Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are. That's 1 Corinthians 3 and 16 and 17. Showing you right there, we're the temple. We're that third temple. It ain't some that you got them 1948ers ain't gonna build one over there. We that third temple. And so where's the abomination? So where that holy place is in us, man. That holy place was in the physical temple. So now that holy place is in us, man. Is in that elect. Hopefully we are, man. It's the bodies of the elect. There are that temple. They're gonna attempt to do it again, man. They're gonna attempt to do it again, to deceive the very elect, and to put that abomination of desolation, which, hey, meeting Vanessa, meeting Vanessa, you know, and taking that juice, you know, leads to that, because she's also gonna give you that chip too. You know, it leads to that chip. The juice leads to the chip. Or the dip leads to the chip. Think of it as that. The dip comes with the chip. The chip comes with the dip. So it's all over again. They're pushing that abomination of desolation. We're warning you about that. Verse 16, because the times ain't gonna be no joke, man. Ain't gonna be no joke. But y'all that's out there, man, y'all ain't taking heed, man. You 2/3, the majority of our people ain't gonna take heed. You're gonna take Vanessa. Or some of y'all that are carnal and just you don't want to trust in Yahweh Shimei Shai, y'all gonna try to take up arms against this man. You're just gonna get laid out. So, hey, yeah, repent. Hold on, let me get to where I was at. Matthew 24. Yeah, let me just wrap it up. I think I got to the point. So yeah, I hope this live was edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there. Spread this truth like wildfire. Shalom to the elect among the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations. But yeah, who look like the other nations, but the Spirit bears witness. Oh yeah. Shalom to the Akim out there, spreading this truth like wildfire in all truth and in all sincerity. And shalom to the elect among the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, being like on the speckled bird, but the Spirit bears witness that they're the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And shalom to the real sisters out there who are actually holding it down, staying in order. Shalom to all the elect. We got next the Dead to America, Abba Babal. Hey, dead to these damn devils, these Edomites, Abad Adwam, Adwamium, Adwam plural, and dead to these damn heathens Abad Gawayim, man. Took part in our oppression. And dead to y'all 2/3, man, you traitors and collaborators. You bunch of sellouts. Dead to y'all as well, man. Shout out to the elect. Shalom to y'all. Hey, stay strong. We got next. We got forever. We got forever. Hey, Shalom, stay strong, and Yashrala forever. Hey, endurance to the end.